Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody doing? This is like my third time trying to record this shit. First time I thought the whole video, the mic wasn't actually recording. Second time, the mic was recording, but there was this like really bad hum. Anywho, today's video I want to talk about, the future of anime games and arena fighters pretty much. Now, that being said, we are looking hopeful for the future with the, Sparking Zero coming out, which, again, will be featured on my channel very much so, and I'll go into that later. But we also just got announced a Bleach game, which, if I'm not mistaken, we haven't got a Bleach game that's not a mobile game, an actual, like, fighting game in, like, 13 years. Now, that being said, I wasn't, somebody that religiously followed Bleach. Now, I did like it, but I did kind of drop off the wagon after the Espada, arc, or whatever you call it. And, I am excited for the game that just got announced, but we'll see how it goes. My fear with arena fighters usually is netcode, and I mean, I'm also worried about that with, Sparking Zero. I still want to get it and cover it on the channel, but I really hope that they deliver with, some decency of netcode. Not like it's been with just most of these other arena fighters where it's released and then it's having to be continuously worked on for some odd amount of months or years, and it's not a good experience. I mean, hell, that's like Xenoverse 2. That game's been around for 8 years, and the netcode on that, I've not really seen it get better. And we just received a next gen update, as well as, me sitting here wanting to do, YouTube and provide good content and good gameplay. I make sure, usually it's not on my end. I mean, I'm on a PS5, over 500 megabyte connection plugged in. So, I mean, and I've had people that have similar, internet connections like that, but the game will still lag, and it's awful. It can be fixed. Is it gonna be fixed? Probably not in that game, but hopefully in the next, few games that we're getting. Speaking of games that hopefully we're getting, I would like to, see another Demon Slayer game. I did like this game. I feel like I should have played it a little bit heavier back in the day on my old channel, and me uploading this is just kind of, seeing what it does on my new channel. If anybody likes it, let me know that. I'll try and get more videos, but at this point, like One's Justice 2, it's pretty dead. I mean, there's still, like, tournaments and stuff being held by, Globku and other, YouTubers and whatnot, but it's not something that has a lot of hype around it right now, or even is being worked on with patches and updates and, so on and so forth. I do have a Storm Connections video coming out in the next couple days that I'm working on. Storm Connections for me has been kind of like a love-hate relationship. I do love Naruto. Watch the entirety of Naruto. Don't give a shit about Boruto. But hey, if you like it, you like it. It's whatever. I personally think they could have done better with, maybe releasing a series of, Naruto and Sasuke in that generation in their adult years in their 20s and shit, but right after the war they kind of got to making Bizet, and then Boruto came out. But yeah, no, I don't know. We'll see how Storm Connections does on the channel. I like the game. Again, good artwork. Usually with Arena Fighters, honestly now with Arena Fighters, it's usually good. Like the graphics are good. Most of these things are on point. They look great. Netcode, but anyways, Storm Connections. The mechanics for me have always been kind of this. It's a hard concept to get down, and I know Connections is kind of similar to Demon Slayer in a few ways, and I can kind of grasp the concept, but it's a work in progress. I'm trying, so when that video comes out, don't expect a lot of skill. With that being said, when that happens, let me know what you think and if I should feature it more on the channel. It's just I would want to cover more again, but it feels like these games are pretty dead, and it is what it is. Games have their life cycle. Some games have longer life cycles than others, but you just gotta go with the flow. Now, something also that kind of touches into netcode is, as you'll notice, the individual here, after they figured out they could win by doing a series of inputs that give them invincibility frames and covers them pretty well and makes it hard for me to, get in, they start teabagging. They start teabagging, even though I didn't teabag them in the rounds that I won pretty hands down without even, he didn't even take a round in the matches that we had. But cool, he wants to teabag me, whatever. And the argument, I love it, for the teabagging, because he messaged me running his mouth, was that I had some odd disconnects. Cool. To me, like, if you want to disconnect, good for you. Sweet. Cool. I've done it. I don't see the problem in it when it's at least a point of two things. One, if the connection is so bad you can't even play the game, or the individual shouldn't be winning, yeah, leave the match. Who cares? Who cares? Like, the netcode is not good enough for anybody to sit here and consistently, just take dubs all the time, even, if you're the most skilled individual in the world at the game. At some point, you're going to run into someone that has that shitty of a netcode, and you're going to lose. It doesn't matter. I love how people make the argument of, well, it's a skill issue, it's a skill issue. No, netcode does play a factor. I don't know where this came from. Even I'll run into it online on Xenoverse 2. And I'm not even talking shit. I just turn on the mic and go, hey man, I can't anymore. This lag is too much. And they'll chime in and go, no, you're just being and no, there's an actual connection issue, and I understand that a lot of it's just to trigger the individual, but it's still fucking really, I don't know. But enough of me ranting. I've tried to record this 3 times. Hopefully this took, but if you got to the end of this video after me ranting, appreciate the support I've gotten so far. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What should I try next along the lines of anime games? Should I do commentary more? Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.
That's enough. We have a winner.